Nope. Is it really though? It is actually. Folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Saturday morning. Oh, January 16th. It is, what time is it? It's 10:53 in the morning. And I am on the little sky bridge over here in Pasadena at the Paseo. I had to get out of the house. It was kind of brutal. Not as in, well, at moments as intense as that one video that you heard, but yeah, there's definitely mental illness there. Hold on. Alright, that music. You never really tell what will and what will not. But no, she's yeah, there's it's bad. And this incident, like I said, was Monday morning, Tuesday morning, but every hour it's that morning. As you could tell by the time on that one video, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, but it just happened that morning. And it happened again yesterday morning and this morning. And so yeah, there's that, and on top of alcohol, definite alcohol, it's all I hear is a pop top. And again, you know, I really don't care. I don't care about the drugs or the alcohol. It's the fact that she can't hold her own. This is coming from someone that knows that can't hold their own alcohol. She definitely, especially alcohol, is her big demon, and it just sends her. And for the last few days, every phone call that she receives and every other person that she calls, it's always that same story. It's just like an 8-track tape looping the same thing. A few variables. Oh, you're disrespecting my cousin, you're disrespecting my grandma. And I'm like, where did they come? Were they living here at some point that I just did not pay attention? I don't understand. And yeah, and here's the thing. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing, most certainly. When my roommate, because this happened, you know, with my other roommate, but I'm being drugged in just because I'm being drugged, and because I'm male. She waits till he more or less, she's certain that he's gone for work. I hear, okay, go check. A few seconds there. Okay, mama. Go off in the kitchen, walk down our area. I guess they're assessing. And then it starts. It starts with the with that story and throughout the whole house. But instead, it's just, at first it's throughout the whole house, and after a couple hours of just pure lunacy, same old story again with a couple of variables here and there. And then she'll go into her room, she'll close the door, her family and friends are up front doing what they're doing, and then she's in her room preaching and testifying to the dog exactly what happened, and just shouting and shouting. And you can more or less, by the structure and the strength of the voice, you can hear that she's talking in my direction. Now she's addressing my roommate, but she's talking and yelling at me. And every now and then she'll bring in me with oh yeah, like, Charlie, you don't call the cops and all this, and imagine calling the cops on a woman with kids. You're 60 plus years old, your youngest is 37. A woman, I swear the stuff that comes out of her hocico is just incredible. And it's hour after hour after hour whilst he is gone from work, bleeding into the next proverbial quarter hour. It's the same old story with some variables. The package, the missing package, the kicking of the mailbox, the waking up of my granddaughter, oh, she's all scared, grandma, the whole thing. I got up from my room, my bed, it's a loop. If you work in retail, you know that same loop, all overhead music. Every phone call that she makes or she receives, it starts off with that. And every person that she speaks to that comes to the house or already heard the story, it's the same story again, all over. It's just repetitive. And when the kids are back or from whatever they're doing, and they start, it's the same thing all over again. And then when my roommate gets home from work, it quiets down. It's kind of funny because it starts off, she's in her room, and I always laugh. And I go back to being a kid, and I always thought kind of like the old-fashioned old man grumbly, mumbling to himself, oh, rah, 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 look at this. It's exactly what she is like in her room. And then she has her dog to do that, and I'm just like, holy cow. I am living in a virtual TV show. This is just, well, given the fact that, she already said in the video that Union Station Homeless Services knows my kids and my granddaughter here. The church knows, and she said it, and she said in the other video too, they know. So then, like I said, I'm just left with that they purposely jeopardize our lives. I don't know. We were never told that there were additional people that were going to be moved in. I certainly was never told anything indifferent. Okay, her sons, since they've already been there for the last few months, they're recognized as a resident. No such happenings. Nothing. So either Union Station and the church is doing something that we're not aware of, or she's just fabricating. And given the circumstances, the whole political scheme of everything, I don't know. I mean, it's possible that for them to allow someone, and the granddaughter being 18 years old, fresh from Pennsylvania, coming over to reside at our place, it just doesn't jive. I know they're irresponsible in a lot of factors, but I don't think they would do this, not at the risk of being funded every year and being outed in such a political year as it was last year and continuing on this year. I mean, you're a nonprofit organization. Why would you jeopardize that? So I'm kind of leaning to the certainty of her, maybe 53, 54% that she's lying. But again, anything's possible. We've seen laws being bended. We've seen the Constitution being torn apart. So I suppose anything's possible. And I'm just going with whatever's going on until whatever. I continue to pay my rent, pay my bills, go to work, remain sober, and until, I don't know, until whatever, you know, I don't know, you know, and I have you folks, you know, I got my daughter, and so, yeah. And she was starting up, so, and I actually was on the phone with my ex, and I said, I selfishly, I kind of hope that my roommate doesn't go to work today, so he stays at home. So hopefully it'll be a lot less eventful. But I mean, that's just my selfishness, you know, and my self-concern. Because if he's gone, it's going to be all day long up until 11, 12 o'clock when he gets home, of the same old thing. She's just going to get drunker and drunker and more inebriated, and just make my life that continual hell, man. She's just the worst person I've ever met. You know, and this is what this only happens, you know, I've seen only this experiences when someone is hardcore homeless, but she just carries on. All right, well, what time is it? Holy cow. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee, and I'm gonna go visit with my buddies, and from there on, I'll decide. Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. You know, coming down from the upper level and looking down at this huge, wonderful layout of so many potential canvases. I haven't seen any signage, so I guess that's an automatic no. I'm talking to the annual chalk festival that we have here, and I guess this is going to be another year without the chalk festival. It usually occurs Father's Day weekend, and it's my little kickoff to summer, honestly. It's kind of a little local thing for me here, but yeah, well, if you've seen my past videos of the festivals, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have it this year, unfortunately. It'll be happening in a couple of months now, actually, but maybe anything's possible. They did it virtually last year, and it was not the same. All right, real quick, this used to be the old there's a courthouse right there. This used to be the old probation office back in its day. I mean, when we first moved to Pasadena over 10 years ago, oh my God, over 10 years ago, yeah, this was in full operation. And then something happened, I forget it. At what point in time they shuttered this place, and I guess they moved everything to the San Fernando Valley, and so this place had been empty for a couple of years, and right here is where I lived. Well, this fence wasn't here at the time, but that corner right there is where I slept. That corner over there is where my other friend slept, and our other friend slept right there in the middle. And occasionally someone was in trouble, they'd have one night somewhere. But this place right here when it would rain, because it's kind of on a slope facing the street. If it was raining really hard, that whole area was flooded. It was flooded. It was bad. But for almost 5 years, this is where I lived on the old probation. And then for like a year, I did part-time work, working this parking lot here for the parking lot services. Just wanted to share that with you since I'm over here visiting with my friends. All right, my friends, that's it for me. I'm home, back to the insane asylum. Join the rest of the nutcases, I guess. I'm slowly but surely being absorbed. I'm trying to hang on what's left of sanity that I was trying to regain. Well, hopefully things will be quiet tonight. That's even quieter, actually. So the worst part about it is when he goes to work and I get tortured. So that's insanity. That's just pure evil. This is really bad. It's mean. It's mean. Trying to plan something for tomorrow. There's something that I want to check out tomorrow. So we'll see, depending on how the evening goes. If I get any rest, we'll see. But anyway, I will post this when I get back. So you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on, and just another day in paradise? Question mark. Is it better off being homeless at this point for me? Almost. The insanity would make sense. That would jive. That would make sense. This doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. All right, and I may or may not post the other half of the video of that morning. I know a lot of you asked me to, if I can please put the closed caption on, because it's hard to understand. It's because she's slurring, you know, and it's kind of hard to understand someone who's not coherent, especially even if they're in front of you and no mask and whatever. All right, we'll see. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's a lot for me. It's a lot. I hate hearing all that crap again. All right, my friends, stay safe, be smart, be kind.